Welcome back to 6 News at 5. Time to take a look at your weather. And, well, Central Texas, we did it again today. We broke another record. It was 106 out there this afternoon. 106 the record. Okay, we didn't break it. We tied it, but still, it's hot enough. Set that back in 1948 and, of course, tied it this afternoon at 106. So another hot day across the area, much like the other hot days we've had across the area this summer. Not much difference there, although right now I can say we're back down to about 102 from Temple to Marlin, 105, so down a degree there in Waco, 108 in Comanche, 102 in Cameron, and 103 right now in Hearn. Now, we have an excessive heat warning, but that's going to expire tonight. Now, with that in mind, keep in mind it's still going to be hot tomorrow, but obviously, since we're going to allow this to expire tonight, it'll be slightly less hot. Well, how less hot? About 2 or 3 degrees in most spots. 104 in Temple, same in Waco, 106 in Cameron tomorrow, 103 in Georgetown, 102 tomorrow in Gatesville. And I don't know about you, but I'm a little tired of talking about the heat, so let's talk about something different. After being a relatively quiet storm season so far in the Atlantic, we had a little bit of a party this weekend. We had Franklin develop, and we had Emily develop. Emily has since devolved back into just a tropical low, but we still have Franklin spinning out in the warm waters of the Caribbean here at about 50 miles per hour with those maximum winds. Put it in motion, Franklin is going to make a little bit of a right turn towards the north, towards Hispaniola. Might see those winds peak out at about 60 miles per hour. 75 would be the threshold for a Category 1 storm. Crosses the island of Hispaniola, so the Dominican Republic and Haiti, by tomorrow afternoon, winds at about 45. So winds not terribly strong, but again, flooding concerns there if anybody has any vacation plans here over the next day or so in the Dominican Republic. And then it'll spin right back out to the Atlantic Ocean, strengthen a little bit, but again, not going to affect the U.S. coast. Now, let's take it back to the Gulf, okay? Because now we have potential tropical cyclone 9. Should it get named, it will be Harold. So let's put this in motion. As it becomes Tropical Storm Harold, potentially over the next day or so, 45-mile-an-hour winds by later on tonight into tomorrow morning. And as it crosses between Corpus Christi and Brownsville, expect those winds to still be around 45 miles per hour before it just devolves into a low-pressure system as it crosses the Rio Grande. Could this bring us any rain? Well, the short answer is yes. The long answer is yes with a but. Let's take a look. We're going to see it maybe affect our area by tomorrow afternoon. Not a lot going on here, but by 3 o'clock you see some of the cloud cover moving in and maybe a shower or two, specifically mostly for the Brazos Valley. So not much for Central Texas, but you can see our southern counties could get hit just a little bit. Rainfall totals, if anything, will be 0.2 to ½ an inch. Not much there, but a 20% chance we'll call it. And other than that, of course, the story remains the same. We're going to stay hot all the way through the week and into the weekend. More 6 News coming up after the break.